apprenticeship is an alternative to going to university or studying an A-level course. And it means that you're employed full-time with a local business, but you also are studying here at the college. So it's a blend of training and employment. It's a way you will earn real money. Sometimes when one of the apprentices I was speaking to recently, he'd bought an Apple Watch, and none of his friends had got Apple Watches. They were all at university with high debt, so he was quite proud showing off his Apple Watch. So it is a way you're going to earn real money whilst you are furthering your qualifications, and it will be with a local business here in Cornwall. You will gain a package of nationally recognised qualifications, and sometimes those qualifications are the same ones that you may have studied here full-time at college. So you'll end up with a package of qualifications that are specific to that vocation, that job role that you will be doing. So apprenticeships are for anybody over 16 years old. So anybody, there is one apparently who's 89 years old in the Outer Hebrides who's studying horticulture or something. But they are for anyone over the age of 16. You don't have to have any previous experience, okay? So you don't need to have necessarily worked. If you want to be a plumber, you don't need to have, expertise in plumbing. You need to have just a passion and an interest and a desire to work in that sector. You don't need necessarily to have any previous qualifications. You will, as I say, have a job. You will be employed on a contract and you will earn a real wage. And you will be someone who perhaps likes working learning in a working environment. And obviously you'll have the benefit perhaps of not having the debt and the fees associated with the university route. These are some of the companies we as Truro and Penwith College are working with currently. And all of these companies, many of them you may recognise, all of these companies do have apprentices with Truro and Penwith College. So actual jobs that we are working with businesses that we're looking to find the ideal candidate, some of which may be in this room, to actually take on those jobs. So all of the time, these businesses are coming to us and saying, look, we'd like to take on another apprentice in this area or another apprentice in that area. Apprentices, when do they start? You can actually start doing an apprenticeship at any time. So it doesn't actually start just at September, although a lot of our apprentices will start at September. So say, for example, you may be coming to the end of your school year in June. You might want to start the apprenticeship in July or August. Most apprenticeships are a minimum of 12 months, but many of them are 2 years, and you can progress, and I'll talk about that. In terms of salary, the latest research we've done shows that on average the salary that our apprentices are earning is about £5.70 an hour. Okay, so it is less perhaps than somebody who's going into a job who's fully qualified, but you are being paid obviously to come to college and you are being paid to gain your qualification. Okay, so it's a good way of actually earning while you learn. As I've said, you may start on what's called an intermediate apprenticeship, and then rather like any qualification, you can progress to the next level. So there's an advanced apprenticeship, and there's higher apprenticeships as well, which are university level. So we do, at Truro and Penwith College, apprenticeships at all three of those levels. So you can go from intermediate to advanced to higher apprenticeship. So for example, I keep using engineering as an example, but engineering would be a 4-year programme if you started at intermediate and then went through to an advanced level. As an apprentice, you would be a full-time employee, so you would work a minimum of 30 hours a week. You would get holiday pay, you would be treated like any other employee, and as I've said already, you would have a contract of employment. You would attend college, as you've heard in those videos, you would attend college. Usually it's 1 day a week for most of our courses, but it does vary, and you would get paid for the days that you attend college. And you'd also have, you'd be a series of work-based assessments and exams. So it's obviously like any other qualification, there'd be elements to pass to get your overall qualification. The thing is, come and talk to us. We are quite friendly. We do have an apprenticeship recruitment team, and that team is there to work with you to understand what type of job you're looking for and to help match you to particular jobs and put you for particular jobs. You could apply for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You don't have to just apply for one. And we could match you to those jobs and help you prepare for those interviews, help you get your CV together, introduce you to that company, and then get you started on that training programme. Our website does have all of our vacancies at any time. What we also find though is because we've got quite good relationships with employers, often we can say to an employer, we've got this young person or we've got this individual who's really keen to, who lives in St Just, and is really keen to start working in a garage, and we'll go to a garage in that area, and then actually sometimes they'll say, yeah, great, I'll take them on, and it might not actually be advertised. So by working with you and understanding where you live and what you're interested in, we could introduce you and suggest you to particular employers.